Okay friends, let's get started on replacing our lamp assembly. To do this, of course, we're going to have to pop the trunk. Now once you have it up, let's continue on by disconnecting our wiring. For this, there's going to be a tab right where my index finger is. I'm going to squeeze on that and we can pull this off. Once you have it off of there, just give it a quick inspection. If you see any funny colors, it's probably corrosion and it would need to be dealt with. That one looks fine. Once you have that disconnected, let's move along to our two 11mm headed nuts. Now these are specialty nuts that screw onto plastic, so keep that in mind. When it comes time to tightening these, you don't want to go ahead and strip this or break the plastic. Now the next thing we're going to do is try pressing this up and through here. What you're going to notice is that you have two clips. You have one on this side and one right over here. For these, you can either try to squeeze them with your fingers in a little bit. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, carefully try using a small screwdriver and just gently pry it as you try to push this out and through the trunk. Now I'm going to try to press this at the same time as I try to roll this up and out of here. Now as I'm pressing it up, I can carefully pull it through the backside here. There it is, friends. All right, friends, now it's time to install our lamp assembly. When we do this, of course, you want to make sure that you have the mounting studs lined up with their corresponding holes. Just line that up and we'll carefully press it in. Now from the inside, we can continue on with those two nuts that we went ahead and removed. Now it's time to snug these. As I said before, when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you only bottom them out. You don't want to continue tightening it because you could strip it out or even break the studs. Make sure it's completely secured. Now let's move along to the wiring. We want to have it so the electrical connector is facing towards the inboard side. We're going to press it in, listen for a click, and we're going to give it a tug to make sure it's completely secure. At this point, you're clear to close the trunk. Let's test it. Perfect.